Okay, so I mentioned that I'd sold a Toyota Chinook, and somebody said, "Oh, I hope you sent it to somewhere where it would have a good home." Well, surprisingly, yes. Surprisingly, because there's a young feller that saw it, and he came by. He actually bought it before he ever heard me crank it or heard it run or anything. He just drove by, saw that it was for sale, gave me a call, said, "I want to come by and give you some money. I want to buy that thing." So he did, and when he did, we got to talking, and it turns out he knew Ron Valentine, the guy that lived up the road that drove this thing out here from California. And he said Ron was the first guy that ever let me use a torch. Well, this young fella went on and grew up and built a dragster out of a Chevette with a 350 Chevy engine in it. And he's going to buy this and restore this and use it to haul that Chevette to the drag strip. And he's planning to put a 350 Chevy engine running gear in this baby, turn it into a righteous little road warrior, capable of pulling dragsters to the drag strip. And he said he can spend the night in the back of it if he wants to while he's there. Now, how cool is that? And since he's bought it, I've had all kinds of young fellers coming out and looking at it and looking over it and going all over it, and they're just all excited about it. And I'm thinking, you know, this is great. Here these young guys are. They're just so excited to get this thing, to fix it up, to make something cool out of it. And, you know, what could be more fitting than that? You know, the idea that Ron spared this thing, didn't want it to go off and get crushed, sold it to me just before he died. I've kept it all these years, and then some young fella's going to come along and fix it up real nice. I just think that's awesome. So I just want to share that with the YouTube world, because I know y'all keep an eye on me and what I'm up to and what happens to the junk I drag home. So you can rest assured this one here is going to a fine home. Y'all might could hear the river in the background. I don't know if you know it, but I live right at the foot of the rapids here. Somebody asked me if we'd ever had any flooding here. I've seen the water get up to within a few feet of the bottom of the bridge over there. And that building over there is the old mill house, and I've seen the old mill house, the bottom floor of it, get flooded by the river here. But it's never gotten up as high as I am, and it never will, I don't think. If it ever gets up as high as I am, we're going to have real problems around here. That's all I got to say about that.